Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers aren't the only team with a celebration 50 years in the making. A local hospital system is marking 5 decades in the same location in Licking County, and they want to share this milestone with the community. So Rob Montagnes is the CEO and president of Licking Memorial Health Systems. He is here with me today. Always good to see you, Rob.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
So you like that the Cavs, were you a Cavs fan?
I was rooting for the Cavs. So
okay, we'll go with that.
That was a good thing, yes.
Okay, well, let's talk about the hospital. Has obviously been around a very long time, the hospital system, right, but 50 years in the same location. So let's talk about the history and kind of what got you to today.
Sure, I'll give a very brief history. We've mentioned before some visionary ladies over 100 years ago, 118 years now, started Licking Memorial Hospital in the late 1800s, and over that time we've had a number of milestones. They started a nursing school in the early 1900s to supply clinical staff, but eventually, after using the eastern part of Newark, they decided to better serve the entire community. Moving to a more central location would meet the needs of not only Newark, but Heath, Granville, the other outlying areas, and so we moved to our location. 1966, I believe we're showing some pictures now of the groundbreaking, and I think we'll be showing some pictures of the transport of all of the patients from the one inpatient hospital to the new hospital after it was built. And we are celebrating 50 years at our current location, and we're certainly thrilled to be there and to be serving the community.
Oh yeah, that had to be an interesting situation, that move-in day, right? Getting
yes.
all the patients over?
I was not there for that, but I would guess that would be one of the more stressful opportunities for an administrator and clinical staff to move patients from one site to another.
So it's probably difficult to sum up 50 years of changes and things that have happened over the last 50 years, but tell me about some of the major things that have taken place.
I think 3 main themes come to mind. I think employees would be one change. We have had a significant growth in the number of employees. So probably 500 or 600 employees at most, maybe, when we moved in the late 60s, early 70s. Now we're at 1,900, the largest employer. So the amount of employees, and then the technical skills of the employees. I think about some of the new services, the new clinical specialties, whether it's nursing, physicians, other clinical areas we've been able to bring in over that 50 years that we've been at this site. That leads right into sort of a second theme, being services. I think about the additional interventional cardiology, heart services, the cancer care we provide today, the advanced surgical services, things like vascular surgery. I think over those 50 years, we continue to do more and more so that folks don't have to leave the community, and we do it at a high level. It's not that we do things that we can't do extremely well. Our quality's been outstanding. And then certainly have to talk about the technology. I think when you look at not only the computer technology, the information systems, electronic health records, but the clinical technology. The CT scanner that many years ago was a single slice and now is a 64 slice. The lab equipment that allows us to look at 100 different lab slides all at one time rather than putting them through a microscope one at a time. Technological advancement has just been tremendous, and I think we've won many awards for our technology, and certainly are so proud of our employees for their ability to adopt that.
And something that kind of brings both of those together, an award, you're always recognized for being a good workplace. This is the second year in a row that you've been named one of the nation's best workplaces in healthcare, and I imagine that credits the longevity and what you've been able to provide all these employees.
Yeah, the employees do tremendous work, and we try and support them by giving them resources to be outstanding, and they are, and they do great work. And to see that show up in some of these awards is a lot of fun. To that end, we try and celebrate their work throughout the year, and we will be celebrating our 50 year, and we ask their opinion. So to celebrate our 50 years at this site, we will be showing The Wizard of Oz in an outdoor movie setting at a field adjacent to the hospital. We'll have some snacks and some food. The community is invited as well. We'll have healthcare education and some healthcare testing available before the movie, but it should be a nice sort of old-fashioned drive-in movie kind of an opportunity at the hospital setting.
Yeah, kind of an homage to 50 years ago, right? I mean, I don't know when Wizard of Oz came out, but it was one of my absolute favorite movies as a kid.
Yes. You know me, I like detail. We try to find a movie from exactly 50 years ago. I think The Wizard of Oz is more like 70, but it's in the ballpark. So.
In the ballpark, absolutely. All right, Rob, again, all the information for Licking Memorial Health Systems on the screen, celebrating 50 years, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.